Welcome back to SAVS and our Friday email, and behind me you might see your organisation actually. So what we're doing is we're trying to visually picture the members of SAVS and the sector in Southend. So we're looking at our categories that we asked you on the membership forms and seeing if people fit into the right categories, whether we need to create new categories, and working with My Town Southend to be able to build up a visual picture journey, I suppose, for someone to see who to go to if they have got a certain issue or problem. So that's what's looking behind us. It's not mad ramblings, it is perfectly feasible work, just in case you're listening, Alison. In case you're watching from wherever you are in the world, or the UK, I don't think you went abroad. But we miss you, Alison, so come back soon. So let's begin with Friday emails. Crowstone Church, who are on the board, I've seen them, we've put them on there under the faith section. They're having some events, they're hosting some events in the next couple of weeks. Starting with Thursday the 8th of October, CAST, Communities and Sanctuary Seekers Together, who are one of our members as well, so I think I've seen you go on the board as well. They're hosting an information evening on Southend's response to the refugees crisis currently. So they're looking at bringing organisations together that may be doing stuff and working with refugees, and making sure there's no duplication, we're not treading on each other's toes. So please go along to that. That's on Thursday the 8th of October at 7:30 at Crowstone Church in Westcliff. Other things coming up there, they've got a One World Film Festival, Southend Vox, local choir also singing at the end of October, and the Wartime Tea Party and Time for Talking, which is another event they're running. On the 6th of October, the council are running a session called Social Enterprise Under the Bonnet. So it's looking at, it's coinciding with Social Saturday, which is a day to promote social enterprises and celebrate the work they do. And that's happening, that's on the 10th of October. On the 6th of October, a free workshop run by the council at the Tickfield Centre in the morning, and it's about an introductory workshop to social enterprise. So if you're thinking of starting a social enterprise or you know someone that is, it'd be a good event for them to go to, so make sure you go along to that, and that's on the 6th of October, and all the details are in the Friday email. Jobs, a few jobs this week. Harper looking for a new charity shops manager. That's a full-time role, looking after both their charity shops, their one in Hamlet Road and their one on the London Road, the furniture shop on the London Road. Guide Dogs are looking for a volunteering consultant. That's based in Peterborough, but they're looking for someone to do consultancy around volunteering. The closing date is the 2nd of October, and that's all the information in the Friday email. And the Better Start team, which is the council got 40 million from the lottery for over 10 years to look at young people's lives 0 to 3. They're looking for an apprentice to support them, and alongside that, as an apprentice, you'll get a business qualification as well. So they've got there's a job description in the Friday email for that. While we're on talking about Better Start, our next Children and Young People's thematic group is happening on the 14th of October, so that's in a couple of Wednesdays' time. And John Lambert, who's leading on the Better Start, he's going to come along and talk about the role the sector can play in the next 10-year project that the council have got the funding for. Funding, moving on very swiftly. The High Sheriff of Essex opened his application, or her application process, to apply for grants. So these are community grants to apply for organisations, and it's about groups that are working to make your area a safe place to live. So if you're doing that type of thing. The High Sheriff's Award Scheme also gives recognition to individuals who have made an outstanding contribution and making their community a safer place. The deadline for nominations is the 1st of December. The High Sheriff, who is a man, Vincent Thompson, has opened that, and that the award ceremony will be in March next year, which won't be a long time away, it will fly by. Finally, training. So last week we mentioned the Safeguarding Adults training. We've still got a few spaces left for that. That's happening on the 13th of October, so in a couple of Tuesdays' time. So it's an introductory session about safeguarding adults and vulnerable adults. It will look at how to communicate your concerns, and it's only £10 if your organisation yearly income is under £10,000. So if you want to find out more information, get in touch with myself and we can get you booked onto that course. So this, as I said, behind us is we're just seeing where we can fit organisations into, what category they fit into. If you think you fit into a particular category, please do let us know, and we can add it onto our community support directory, which goes out to members of the public, and we can see and build up a picture of the voluntary sector in Southend. I will return next week with Alison, hopefully, if she returns from holiday. And then we'll see you both next week.